Good morning, my dear students, and welcome to our online class of maths of class 8. So, as you all know that we had finished our previous chapter, that is linear equations in one variable, and today we are going to start a new chapter, that is understanding quadrilateral. So in this chapter we'll discuss lots of things about quadrilaterals, and before going through the quadrilaterals we discuss more and more things about the polygons and then quadrilaterals and then kinds of quadrilaterals and so on. So let's start. So now we can start see with the introduction. So in the introduction, first let us talk about the plane surface and the plane curve, simple plane curve, because with the help of simple plane curve only we will define the polygon. So plane surface, for the plane surface you can see the surfaces of a plane table, or you can see a blackboard, whiteboard, or you can see the walls, or you can see, like here it is written, you know that the paper is a model of for a plane surface. Okay, now let us talk about plane curve. So when you join a number of points without lifting a pencil from the paper and without retracing any portion of the drawing other than single points, comma, you get a plane curve. So this is a simple talk about the plane curve. Like when we start drawing a line on a plane surface without lifting that pencil, so we are going to get a plane curve, and one condition must be important there, that for getting a simple plane curve we should not retrace the same figure again. Okay, and there should not be any intersection of the lines. So these two things we have to keep in our mind, and then we can get our simple plane curve. Okay, now we can move on for another thing. Okay, now after understanding about the simple plane curve, let us try to understand about the polygon. So about polygon we can say, like as it is written over here, a simple closed curve made up of line segments is called polygons. So polygon, for polygon, if you just join the line segments, so whatever figures you are going to get, that is going to be a polygon. And you can see the examples, curves that are polygons and curves that are not polygons. Okay, now let us see the another thing. Okay, now you can see some of the examples of the polygons as it is showing in the figures: a triangle, quadrilateral, and other polygons like pentagon, hexagon, heptagon, and so on. According to the names we can according to the sides, number of sides, we can give the name of the polygons. Okay, now let's move on to understand and to build up the concept of the classification of polygons. Once we know about the polygons, so then we can now move on to understand the classification of polygons, how we can divide the polygons. So in our class 8 syllabus, according to NCERT, we are going to classify the polygons in two ways. First we are going to see the two types of polygon, that is convex and concave, and the another classification we are going to see, in which we are going to see that the polygons are classified as regular polygons and irregular polygons. So one by one we'll see both the types. Okay, so then let's start seeing that. Okay, so here comes our convex and concave polygon. So first we are going to see the classification of polygons as convex and concave polygons. So it is very easy for us to understand about the convex and concave polygon. As you can see in the diagram also, the first type is convex polygons and the another type is concave polygons. So how we can just distinguish? So there are two ways in which you can distinguish between convex polygons and concave polygons. So the first thing is that you can just see convex. So it sounds at the last like less, convex, less. So any polygon in which all the angles, each of the angles will be less than 180 degree. So that is a convex polygon. It's very easy to remember, convex, so less. So a polygon in which each of the angles must be less than 180 degrees, so that is a convex polygon. And the another thing, that is concave polygon. So obviously the opposite thing is going to be happened with the concave polygon, that a polygon in which the any of the angles measures more than 180 degree, then that polygon is called concave polygon, or as you can see in the diagram also. So that is a concave polygon. One more thing, if you will observe about the diagonals of the polygon, that the diagonals of the concave polygons and convex polygons, so diagonal of the concave polygons, sorry, diagonal of the convex polygon, the diagonals of the convex polygon lie in the interior of the polygons, and in the concave polygons the diagonals, one of the diagonals may lie outside of the, that means polygonal region of the concave polygon. So this is another thing in which you can just distinguish between a convex and a concave polygon. But first one is a very easy thing. You just keep remember that thing, less than 180, and then that is convex polygon, and less than 180, greater than 180 degree, then that is concave polygon. Okay, now let us discuss the another type, that is regular polygon and irregular polygon. So it is very easy to distinguish or understand about the regular and irregular polygons. The polygons for regular polygon, the polygons which are equiangular and equilateral, it means the polygons of having same angle and same dimensions are called regular polygons. And the examples of the regular polygons may be or sorry, not maybe, may are equilateral triangle, are squares, are regular pentagons, and so on. In all, you will see and observe that the length of all the sides must be equal, either it is in equilateral triangle or square, or the regular pentagon or regular hexagon, and so on. And all these polygons will have the same measures of each angle. So now let's talk about the irregular polygons. So obviously the opposite is going to happen with irregular polygons. The irregular polygons are the polygons which does not have which are not equiangular and equilateral. It means not having the same angles, each of the angles measurement same, and not having the same length of each sides. So that are called non-regular polygons. So here are the examples you can easily see. So these are the examples of regular polygons and irregular polygons. You can easily see that the first is having equal angles and equal sides, and the another one is having, it means not equal angles and not equal sides. So now we are understood easily about the regular polygons and irregular polygons. So for today this much is enough. Now let us end our session, and thank you all for being here. See you next class. Thank you once again.